Hello?
Hey.
Don't adjust your TV sets.
Oh.
You're probably not even watching this on a TV.
Dude,
I just teleported. I teleported back here because I think this is the closest spot to the lift we were going to look for.
Ah.
I don't even know what's on the other side of the lift.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Maybe we should do that for the show. We were thinking about it.
Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
Dude, let's just play Resident Evil 4 right now.
You want to just like quit this right now? Real quick?
I just like Resident Evil 4.
You know, there's
so
other
much.
companies. There's other companies, guys.
Look, there used to be Konami.
Tell me who's making like better games per capita, bro.
Yeah, I remember. I don't play any Capcom games.
Some people.
I don't know
say,
why.
Some
like,
people would
you're
say,
making me worried about your taste, bro.
Some people would say that Capcom is possibly in their golden era at this time. Like, they seemingly can do no wrong right now. Like, I don't know. I can't think of a failure. Somehow they even made like the people who buy the most boring games in the world play Monster Hunter. I don't know how they did that. They can do anything at this point. It's between Capcom and Sega.
Could they get me money back after doing my taxes? That'd be a miracle.
No.
I've never had that happen.
I've had it happen, but it's like the balls with which you have to like file your taxes is just so insane.
What, just like claim everything?
Like, you just got to be like, yeah, this is because of this. Technically, like, if you do this, and then it's like you scale it back, right?
I think I missed it. I want to try that. Like, I gotta remember, like, starting. You know, if we're still doing this, like,
well, you're not
year.
an employee now, so now it's literally just the Brett Show. So it's like everything that you pay for is.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So like starting, like I already missed the boat. I guess I could start now, but fuck it. Starting, oh wow, this is another one. Starting January 1st next year, 2026. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep track of everything that could possibly. What I need to do first is talk to a tax guy and be like, what are all the things I could possibly get away with, so I know to track them. I'm gonna do something with it. I'm gonna try.
It just has to be real, like little bit, right? Like for example, did I make a 45 episodes show about DC Comics? Yeah, I did. Am I gonna make an X-Men podcast someday? Certainly, right? And for that reason, like educating myself about comic books is a legitimate concern with my business. Same thing with like being able to shoot this show or just be knowledgeable about this field because you're a personality and you have to talk on the show and educate yourself. You know, like those are all legitimate concerns. Like we have to be good at this job just like anybody else.
I think genuinely we all could write off every game purchase.
I think there's a good argument for it. I will be honest that I don't write off every single game purchase that I make, but the major ones that are like, I believe that I do make game purchases that I wouldn't make just because I want to know about things and talk about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll talk to a tax guy and see like what are all the things I could legitimately get away with.
Do you think you'll do that? For example,
I ordered
this year?
some chili dogs today, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I could write those off. I don't know anything about it, but I'm saying there's a possibility. I'd love to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I never think about that stuff though. That's actually a good point.
So like 2026, I think there's going to be my year to like try and my hardest to get some fucking money back from the government.
Yeah.
Instead of them being like literally thousands of dollars every year I pay the government.
Yeah, exactly. That's the real issue. Usually I owe them like an amount of money that you would be surprised. Like for
I wouldn't be, honestly.
Well, not you. I just mean the listener maybe. For the amount of money that goes in, the amount that goes out, for how little money it is in the scheme of things, is crazy.
It's sad. You guys would be like, really?
Yeah.
It's sad.
Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
The chunk of my paycheck, quote unquote, that I put away every time is like, it seems like a gag.
Yeah, not to mention we like went back to zero in terms of like resources this year. So it was like an extremely expensive year for production. Also,
it was a hell of a thing. Hello. Oh, it's a procession. What do they call a New Orleans funeral? They
call it
There's a name for it though, man, and I'm sad that like I don't remember what it is.
It's in my head somewhere.
It's like a line or some shit like that.
I know what you're talking about. It's there. I'm thinking about the rules. I'm thinking about I'm trying to like conjure the name in my head. It'll probably come to me in like 35 minutes.
I know what it is.
What?
A Zatarans. No.
Yes, that's it.
Shoutouts to one of your attacks doing 2,222 damage.
Did it really? Yep. Fuck yeah.
That's on purpose, Ted. You see, Ted, I made it that way. Oh, damn. They do a lot of damage. Woo! They're lucky there are so many of them. Oh, God damn it. Oh, well, here we go. Kind of good? I don't know. Look at that Shang Tsung mine just waiting for me. Also, apparently, there's dudes in trees ready to whoop my ass.
They're like hanging like Judas, but they're like also alive.
Dude. The zoning, brother.
It's so funny whenever I mention Judas, I always think of playing shows and when I was like in college at like shitty bars in like Newport Beach and shit.
Uh-huh.
And my bit was because anytime that I would detect, because my band, look, this may surprise you, but I'm kind of like a weird guy. My band sounded like a band that would play music in the show Scooby-Doo or something like that, right?
Okay.
Real, true, like 70s style, like bubblegum music, right? So rare that we're on a bill with like bands that like truly gel with us.
Okay.
Right? And so a lot of the time we ended up on bills with like experimental bands that didn't go together, but they all kind of the same people as them. Like bands with like Latin names that play like really proggy music, or like metalheads that like just are amazing at guitar and just mathematically, technically perfect and just shred for 25 minutes on stage.
Okay.
And so that's like the type of person that's like at the show. And so we come up and we're like, hey guys, we're the Squids, we're the heroes, you know, or my band used to be called Heroes and Heroines. Like, 1, 2, 3. Like, it's just like a really, it's like a, yeah, it's like a funny energy to me. I always feel kind of embarrassed and kind of like, not cynical, but just kind of like amused by it. And so what I used to do is I used to get up and instead of doing like regular banter, I would talk to them about the books of the gospel, like the ones that are like in the I forget what they're called, the ones that are like the Gnostic gospels.
Okay.
And about how like I would be like, hey, do you guys know there's like more books of the Bible that just like that got like edited out? I just found out about this. You guys know they found the book of Judas recently, and he like turns out he was in league with Jesus. And people would be like, "What? Really?"
Anyways, this is Love Bug.
Yeah, exactly. People would be like, "Oh, really? Is that true?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, totally. Look it up. 1, 2, 3." Yeah. Why is it that song?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Go Squid Lightning, go Squid Lightning.
One pill make. I'm just going for more psychedelic
I'm just
stuff.
picturing those transitions from like that '70s show and like the go-go dancers from Austin Powers and stuff.
I see.
When you hear when like da, 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 like mods. Do you guys know what mods are? Like, you know what the difference is between a mod and a rocker?
Oh no.
No? Do you? Mods and rockers?
Y'all are some stone cold niggas. I just need so hard. Neither of you said bless you.
I didn't.
Stone cold.
Here's my thing about sneezing.
I wasn't quite sure what you did, to be honest.
Really? What did you think it was? A cough?
Yeah.
Here, my sneezing on the air. My thing with sneezing on the air is I rarely say bless you because I'm usually thinking about that it's gonna get edited out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My
So
bad.
I apologize.
It's all good. I don't actually care.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a big one.
Are we good? Your boogers are all set?
Oh, I'm gonna have to blow my nose.
Oh.
Not because of boogers, just because of man.
Goopy goobers?
This is a lovely subject, man.
I love what we jumped from. Like it's a nice tidy little. We're like, hey, do you guys know about mods and rockers? Which like, answer is like probably not. And then like, hey, Snot.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's
Mods and rockers and boogies and snot.
Boogies.
You need a Kleenex, but you don't have a box.
Yeah.
You get the toilet paper and you have a lot.
You meant you use a lot, but I guess.
Hanky inside my pocket, baby. Don't you know that God bless you?
How come you don't say God bless you, baby?
It usually comes after a big achoo.
Raise your hand if you recognized one cultural touchstone in that bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You weren't talking to us.
No, I know.
No,
you
they
know
know that. I think most of our audience is old enough. They know that
think?
track. I think they know that track.
Inagata Davida? Did you?
Yeah.
I've
And
just
if
been
not
hearing
that-
Grease Lightning the whole time.
If
Oh, you thought it was go.
do you not know Inagata Davida?
Well, you're
I
also
do.
doing.
Hold on. Let him get. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I only know it from Weird Al.
What did he parody it as?
I think it might have just been like part of the polka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Don't you
then.
know that I love you? Bum bum.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you only know it from
Whoa.
that.
You just like did something to my memory just now. I don't know what that is. Weird Al is a great guess, but can confirm that exists in my audio memory files.
Interesting.
But you also are singing two different songs.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, okay.
I was going to say that I think if people, there's a good chance there's a good chunk of our listeners who might only know Inagata Davida as in the Garden of Evil from The Simpsons, which is an amazing
Oh my
bit.
god.
But maybe that's the only reason they know it too.
I feel like if your dad like had a muscle car, you probably know Inagata Davida.
You have to remember, like, that's just for white folk. You know what I mean? Like, there's a
I don't
big.
think so. I feel like Inagata Davida has kind of like a Hispanic slant to it. Am I wrong?
So yeah, when I said that, you're right. I didn't actually just mean white folk. But what I mean is there are plenty of cultures who would probably never touch it, like now.
Oh, of course.
Among our viewership,
Of course.
my dad. Oh shit.
But it was a big enough hit that I feel like it might have been a number one hit. I don't know.
Who's that? Iron Butterfly?
Somebody like that. It's not really my.
It's not your forte.
I mean, I know the song. I don't listen to it very often.
I love how plagal it sounds.
Plagal.
Yeah, like fucking organy,
Oh, okay.
churchy.
Like Bloodborne-esque.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. When you mean by plague, you mean like the bubonic plague.
No, I mean like the music, like as opposed to like mix it like the plagal mode.
Oh,
resolving from like 4 to 1.
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
As opposed to like Dorian or Locrian and all that bullshit.
Yeah, that's very astute.
Fuck. I came this close!
Prelates. This guy ain't shit.
Nah, we got him.
This guy, if he had half the life, everyone would kill him.
Man, that made me think of Got the Life by Korn, which I fucking love, man.
I like corn just like as a food. Like
Right. You like Korn the food. I like Korn the food.
new metal.
I like
new metal
corn.
is
The euphemism for porn.
corn.
It is?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
People be like, I'm gonna want some corn when I get home.
I'm a corn. What do they call it? Professional? I don't know.
I've never heard that in my life.
You know what's like kind of funny though is
I
that
believe
like
you, though.
prawns and corn go good together.
Hell yeah, it's fucking delicious.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Because they say prawn too.
Yeah.
I've heard prawn, but prawn is funny to me just because of the spooner. Like, it's fun. Like, same reason I say cron. It's just fun.
If you're Australian or like English or something, I feel like you can get away with prawn a little bit more easily. But we don't really say it that much
Oh my god.
in America.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Dude, bonus. Alright, the second one was a bit of a waste, but
People just say shrimps.
that was pretty great.
That was a lot of health.
It just felt, even if it didn't do a lot of health, made me feel
Why
good.
was he so sick the first time?
He was sick? What do you mean?
Oh, this one wasn't the one that was
fucking
this one
kidding me.
This one wasn't the one that was sick. It was the other one that was
This
sick.
overachieving dude.
He was like, you know what? I'm going in there. I'm going in. I don't care. I'm going in.
I don't think he needs my help, but I'm giving
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm going because like if this is over and he's like, where were you? I'm gonna be like, I
Right,
don't know. You got
right.
me.
Right. Better to ask for forgiveness.
Whoa!
Nice. He swung twice.
Ouch.
Make that 3 times.
One of my professors, that was their big mantra.
Better to ask for forgiveness?
Then beg permission or something like
Something
that.
like that.
I think like
I
that's
think-
a mixed. I feel like that does not apply to all things.
I agree with Alex wholeheartedly when it comes to that.
But
Like, I think there is some wisdom,
Yeah.
but it requires nuance of context.
what were they a professor of?
Theater.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. In the case of art, 100% of the time, I think that's true. In the case of like performing and creating art, I think for real that's actually true.
Flames? Flames. Flames.
It almost feels like there's more like, what's the takeaway versus like actually adhering to that.
Like if you'd said ethics, I would have been like,
Yeah.
pump the brakes, Slim. Let's talk about it. Ironically, Slim, because you're definitely not Cyclops.
Did you see? You saw a picture of Cannonball when you looked at that, huh, Ted?
Oh yeah, what'd you think of Guthrie? Sam Guthrie.
I was like, Brett is so right. I look.
I've known
like
since
that guy.
since I've known you, I'm like, that dude is fucking Sam Guthrie.
And even like it kind of like checks out. Like I'm trying to imagine Ted in a lot of the situations that Guthrie finds himself in
Dating interstellar rock stars from England
over these many decades.
Real quick, I want to remind you guys, thanks for watching. We got patreon.com/superbeardbros. We get paid $10 a month to get up on all our series, including this, the Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. We're definitely doing that. And, of course, more weekly bonus, including the bonus episodes of that. Just want to say thank you. Feel free to check it out.
So many different avenues for us to talk about X-Men comic books from over 25 years ago.
Lang Tang.
Lang Tang.
Lang Tang ago.
Lang Tang.
A really long tang ago.
Oh my
A
god.
long time ago.
I was talking about how embarrassing it is if there was like footage of me doing bits that I liked when I was younger. Fearlessly doing bits. And how embarrassing it would be. And I think I decided that Chappelle's Show bits.
Just walking around being like, I'm Rick James, bitch.
If there was like footage of me doing all the Chappelle Show's bits that I've done in my life that I just could not bring myself to do. Like,
I have to confess, it happened to me once. Kind of.
what?
It was right around that time. I was in high school. It must have been junior year, senior year. And it's outside, like during a passing period or something. And I'm just talking to my friend, and I look him in the face, and I go, I'm from the streets, bitch. And a teacher's just right behind me, and I'm like, my bad.
You got me.
What's up, dude?
Fucking nerd ropes guy. Nerd gummies. Big ass nerd gummy in a pot.
Oh, right. The giant fire jet.
That's a big one I used to love, and I just don't anymore.
Nerd ropes?
Yeah.
Oh man. The nerd gummies is my kryptonite. I don't even like candy, but oh my god, I'll eat a whole fucking bag of those if I'm high enough.
Okay.
Okay. The great Alexander. It's a shame to have to
Did you see what he
Shit!
just did?
I wish I was paying attention.
literally just did Ken.
What did he say? What happened?
It's over, Ted. You missed it.
He was like, bitch, you can't knock me out.
I hit him twice.
As I suspected.
Sorry, brother.
Put his arm just back down. Just decide to relax.
Was it a marvelous battle?
For him,
He did do a fucking Shinryuken, which was sick.
he literally did like Ken's ult from like Street Fighter 4.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Did you just kill him?
I didn't realize that I would actually stop him from talking. Whoops. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought I was in the middle of... I didn't know. Listen, I knew I was going to kill him.
Yeah.
I've killed him before.
Yep.
I didn't know I was going to be like, yeah, give me that fucking talisman. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry.
Tell you what, guys, if you want to see what that guy was going to say, I'm sure a lot of people on YouTube have held their
I see what you're saying.
hammer. But
I don't
think it
feel
was
bad
funny.
because I wanted the audience to know what his dialogue was. I feel bad just because it seems disrespectful to like a cool character.
100%.
My bad, dude. My bad.
Hilarious.
Could you imagine if you were on your deathbed and like someone you respected was listening to your last words and they were like, and slit your throat? Yeah.
Yeah.
TLDR.
Yeah.
Tilder.
Why did you know you were going to kill him?
I've played this game before. I've beat it 1.5 times already.
Okay, my question still stands.
Which one?
Why did you know you were going to kill him?
It changes the way the game plays.
Well, because he asked you to kill him right there.
Yeah.
Or fight him, rather.
Again?
What? Nick, wait. Like, I've played through this part, so I know what happens. That you understand that, right?
Yeah, you said that.
So what is your question? How you were like, how did you know? And I'm like, because I've done it before. I'm very confused.
Yeah, you have to kill him, but he just killed him before he stopped talking. He didn't mean to swing sword.
What do you mean you have to kill him?
Oh boy, it's part of his quest line.
Yeah,
so
you
you
have
don't
to-
have to.
Yeah.
But it's part of a quest line
Yeah, one of the options is you can
to
kill him.
kill him. Does that answer your question?
Yeah,
Got
thank you.
He explained.
You're welcome.
He actually says stuff about it, but he killed him instead.
We listened to all of his dialogue before the fight.
Right.
Crouch. Dude, no hits done at all.
I did not like that guy.
Is he coming back? Yes.
Oh my god.
Everything's undead, brother.
It's so funny because, you know what they're preying on is, like, the fact that, like, undeniably your brain checks out on dead enemies once they are, like, they make that little flash.
Yeah, Pavlovian response, right?
Yeah.
Like, you get trained to be like, mark it off as a threat.
So genius.
I came from over yonder.
There's a guy, though.
Was it? Sorry, where?
Little item, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
Too bad we don't have a
Gesundheit.
sick magic sword. I mean, magic hammer.
Magic sword.
Dude, Pavlovian sword response, am I right?
Did I screw myself out? No, we're good.
Of what? Oh!
Nailed it. Everything's
I had
cool.
like a brief moment of fear that you were going to die.
That's how I feel all the time. Oh, I see where we are.
Haven't you been down here already?
Absolutely.
But then how are these guys alive?
This is from way earlier.
Oh.
So was that the end?
Is that like Game Ball?
That's like the end of this. Because remember, this whole... What the fuck is that?
Like a little guy sitting there smoking a little
What is that?
bong?
It's more
He's gone!
oh!
Slender Man, dude.
I think that's it. Because this whole thing was like...
Shadow.
This whole thing was like the side area, you know? Remember from the lift?
Yes.
So I think that was it. Like, I think Alexander was like
We're
the
wrapped.
culmination of that.
We're wrapped.
But he was your buddy.
I know.
Yeah, but he's a warrior. You know, he's like an honor-bound...
Ted, I don't know if you know this. You missed a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot
of narrative.
There's
that
just a
you
lot
missed.
of lore.
I do. Yes, I understand that.
Yeah,
He's made from the...
I know I missed.
So he's
Yeah.
he's like extremely chivalrous because he's made from the rotting bodies of warriors only. So if you can imagine like what he would be like.
Is he just depressed because nothing will kill him anymore?
I don't remember the exact reason he wants to fight you, but I remember part of his quest was to become like a great warrior.
Yeah, and I think he realized he's never gonna be that good.
Like, I don't remember exactly what.
That's what I
Stuff over
remember.
there? I don't remember exactly why he like dies there, but I do remember his thing. His desire was like to become a great warrior.
I
Have a warrior's death?
Maybe.
I think just like become a warrior of great renown also, and like, but he can't beat you, right?
Oh, so like
Don't take his or my word for it.
This is me like
maybe he was like I could beat him. Maybe.
yeah. This is me like sleepily watching a Vatividia episode that Kelly was watching while doing something else. Oh,
My man was like, I see.
Dad, no damage.
I did. You know, I staggered him though. Like that's a good thing.
That's fuck. I mean, it's encouraging, but this guy needs some respect. He is scary.
Man, we had the exact opposite reaction to what happened. Because I hit him and I was like, oh shit, we're going to be fine. Oh fuck.
I kind of like his little bat wings, even though they're like kind of cheesy.
I like him, yeah.
It kind of looks like the Halloween like seasonal skin vibes, but it like it's working for me today. It also looks like he's wearing a little top hat, which is hilarious.
He's never going to stagger, is he?
Like the horse has like a like Inquisitor's hat on. Dude, you
I don't
did
know how to
like
capitalize.
you did like a comedic bit with him just now. You were like Will Smith in an action movie.
I pulled a U.
Yeah.
Because I manifested something that I pulled an inverse U.
Inverse you.
Inverse U.
That's the name of the new
I've
James
never
Bond
had
movie.
this easy of a time with this guy.
So strong. Endgame build. Halloween horse, dead.
Oh, give me all that.
Oh, malformed dragon is way cooler than Halloween horse.
Malfoy dragon.
So through there... Yeah, I remember this. Through there is a boss.
Wow.
That boss is the trigger for the thing that I wanted to avoid.
The other thing that we were like thinking maybe was going to do it.
Yeah.
That is the actual trigger.
That's the trigger.
Ganja. Ganja.
Where is that? I think we were over there already. Maybe I'm wrong.
What? Where's what?
Over here. Just like this little area right here.
Oh.
I feel like we were here before.
This looks familiar to me, but this area...
I feel like we were over there.
Can you go? What? Will you go look over the edge over there, really quick?
Yeah.
Look over the edge.
Could you go look over the? Oh,
Not that far.
Okay, so you can probably. Where do you think that goes?
I think we've been there.
The dog looks familiar.
I want to go in here and see what's up because this is looking less familiar. Oh, what's up?
Did you do the lift? Did you do the lift?
Yep,
Are you being serious right now?
that's where we're at.
That's it. That's how we open up the episode, man.
Okay.
Hometown buffet. Yeah, that's
Ted.
Where we're going.
Oh, I got it. Ted's the fucking dormouse.
yeah.
Oh, in Alice in Wonderland?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Which means,
So true.
are you Hare or are you Mad Hatter? I think you're Mad Hatter, bro.
Me,
Which means I'm the Hare. I gotta be.
March Hare.
Question of the day: who's who? I think I'm the Hare.
I'm probably the Mad Hatter.
You gotta be. You gotta be. This is the most psychedelic episode of Beard Bros in a while. So only some of these dudes were alive? Okay.
It's so funny because Grease Lightning is like the Grease musical is from like it's like
The
a
70s.
throwback to but it's like a throwback to the 50s.
Correct.
So it's like contemporary with what we're talking about,
But
is like
subject matter wise.
yeah, like subject matter wise is like set 20 years earlier. So it's like very funny because it undeniably also does sound like Grease Lightning, which is funny. You're like finding like this amazing like link that I never in my life would have thought of.
That's so funny.
Like when you hear this real song, finally you're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
I think Ted has heard it.
I'm sure he had. I mean, I feel like it has at least played in your presence. I don't know if you were like locked in on the song.
Yeah.
Dude, did you just do exactly what I think you did?
Such a perfect day.
Was
and
that
it's
guy-
mine.
Was that guy like in Tekken just now?
That guy got fucking Bozo the Clown.
Yeah.
The most juggling day of my life.
Doink dink dunk.
Yeah!
That was great.
Definitely didn't mean to do that. Maybe I didn't even do it. I don't know. Let's see. Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Let me work it.
Oh,
Old Lord.
that's pretty sweet.
Oh, Lord.
Old my lord.
Oh, right.
What?
There are two things we're done here because like the last thing is like a boss in here. Like I said, that triggers some stuff we don't want to do.
So
yet.
we will return to the boss.
Eventually, yeah, for sure. You got to like beat the game proper.
What I mean is we're gonna leave this place without fighting that boss.
What? Correct.
Yeah.
However, there is. Oh man, I don't know where it is. There was one. Remember I said, how do I get down there? You said just jump through that window.
Oh yeah.
We never did that.
Unless
like
unless we did go in there and just didn't realize it.
I'm pretty sure we didn't. So I want to. Oh, you know what it is? It's that bird balcony. I think it might be this. So I want to go there, find out how to get down there, and then there's one other thing that we have to do before we bounce out, and that's it. That'll be it. You feel me?
Righteous.
So I guess next time on Beard Bros, we're out of here.
Party time.
And then going
Party
to a
time.
place that, in my opinion, I'll save it. I'll fucking save it.
What? You about to say some bombastic thing?
Not bombastic, but like no need talking about it until we get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thanks, everyone.
Bye now.
Bye.